Guys, I'm here in Brookhaven, but for those who don't know, I live in this city, but there's a problem. A lot of people are saying that it's just going to snow here, and there will be a blizzard in the game, but I don't know if that's true. I'm here to be adopted, because I still don't have a family here in Brookhaven, and a friend, he's here too. He said, will we be adopted? I think we will, but I don't know if we'll be together. After all, the chance of being adopted is low, and being adopted together is even lower, so we'll probably be adopted, just not together. There's a player coming up ahead, and he's coming exactly here, apparently to the adoption center. This is really good. This player is arriving right here and is just parking here in Roblox. I just don't know who is going to be adopted. She arrived exactly here. She said, which one of you is the smart one? I think both of us. But he said there, me. I have to say it too. So I said me too, because I don't want to be left out of this. But she's staring here to see which one of us is going to be adopted, and she just picked up this notebook. This is really weird because out of nowhere, there's a test here to see who will be adopted. She asked there, what is 8 times 8? That I know. The answer is 64, but I want to see if my friend knows. He said there, 16. That answer is wrong. Actually, it's simply 64. Perfect. I said the answer here, and this time it was the right answer. She's coming over here, and it looks like I'm actually being adopted. This is really good. I'm being taken exactly here. Now, I have to get in the car, here in the back seat. And guys, she's heading back home, and I want to see what kind of family I have now in the game. I want to see if I have a sibling or even a father. She's arriving exactly here, and parking the car right here. Perfect. This worked out, but now I'm going inside. It looks like this is my dad, and this is really cool. She said, I adopted him. He's smart, and he's going to pass his school year. So, it's true. I'm definitely going to pass. My dad got up here and he said, son, don't even go to school. There's going to be a huge blizzard today. So, it's true. I also heard people saying that a giant blizzard is coming, that it's going to get really cold, and also that surviving in the cold will be very difficult, and I want to see if that's true. She said there, that's a lie. Get ready and go to school. But I think this is true. But now I'm coming up here, and I want to know which one is my room, because I simply don't have a room. It looks like she came right here, and apparently, this is my room. This is really good. My room has a really great view. I can see everything happening in the city from here. I'm going to grab this item on the right and start making some modifications. She said she's going to school in a minute. I'm going now. I didn't want to do this. Since she's asking, it looks like I have to go, even if it snows here in Roblox. But I'm going to start modifying my room and make it my way. Perfect. I'm going to place this computer right here because it looks really cool. Now I can use it and play whatever I want because there's this giant computer. But that's not the only thing I want in my room. I'm going to turn this off, but I don't know how to turn it off. I don't think it's even possible. But I'm also going to put a TV here, right around here. See? Perfect. This looks really cool. Now I can sleep here and just watch TV. But now I have to go to school because it's really important. So I need to use a school avatar. I have to pick a shirt from the right, like this one. And now I'm ready to go. So I'm heading downstairs. And guys, it looks like my parents are just watching TV here. I don't know if they're going to take me to school or not. I said, can someone drive me to school? Because it's a bit far. I don't want to walk there. And he said, okay, come on. He's coming over to drive the car, which apparently is his car, since it's red. Now he's leaving, and I'm finally on my way to school. This is going to be really good because I want to meet everyone who lives in this neighborhood. But it looks like more people are coming here. My friend is coming right to this spot, and this other friend of mine too. He's coming exactly here. They're all coming to school. Literally all of them. The good thing is that I already know some players who study here. The bad thing is that I don't know most of them. He said, son, if it snows, let me know. Okay, I'll let him know. I'll call my dad. But now I'm heading inside. My friend just arrived here, but my dad is just leaving out front, and my other friend just got here too. But now I'm going to the classroom, which apparently is this one. I just arrived here, but there aren't any more people here. Actually, it's completely empty. This is really weird because the players are just arriving now, along with me here in Roblox. Another friend just got here, and he's sitting right at this desk, and it looks like another player is coming. He sat down right here. The class is finally about to start. She said, students, grab a book and read. I'm going to grab this book. I'm just reading here in Roblox. That other friend of mine is also reading. This is kind of weird because everyone here just has to keep reading the whole class. In other words, this isn't a real lesson. A student stood up and came to the front to say something. He said, attention, we want real classes, and this is a protest. So, it's true. I also want a real class. I'm not going to protest. After all, that's a bit too much. But the teacher is just reading the books there, and when she realized what was happening, he said, hey, did you hear me? We want to study for real, so we just want to study. She won't let us. You know, we want real lessons. She said, I don't care. Do whatever you want. This is really weird. He said, and I'm leaving. I think I'm leaving too. Actually, I'm going to follow him here in Roblox, but it looks like he's going upstairs to grab some food. Okay, I'm going to grab some too. Just some slices of pizza, because it's free. He grabbed a fruit here. I want to ask him something very important, because maybe he knows the truth about what's happening in this city, whether it's really going to snow or not. I said, is it really going to snow here or not? I want to know if you know anything. But he stood up here and simply said yes. That's weird. He didn't want to say yes. He just made a symbol saying yes, which is really strange. I said, a lot of snow. I really want to know what's going to happen. He said, a lot of snow. It's good to have warm clothes. That's true. I don't have warm clothes, so I'm just going to freeze. If it really snows, snows, and it's snowing here in the city. So I'm heading out to buy these things because it's going to be really important. A friend of mine is leaving here, but he stopped right here. I said, let's buy clothes for the snow because this is going to be very important, and it looks like he agreed. Let's go for it. Now I'm coming right here to the front, to the clothing store, which for those who don't know, is exactly this one. A friend of mine is going to have to help me with this. He just arrived here, and now he's holding the flashlight to help me create an avatar. But now I'm going to search for some shirts on the right that are really interesting. But like this shirt here, it looks really nice, and also protects me from the cold. He said, this one looks good, so I agree. But now I need to get a hat. So I'm looking here to see which one I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to use exactly this one. My avatar really looks great, but my friend, he gave me this item that I just grabbed here to help him with his avatar. He's wearing exactly this shirt, which is the same as mine, but he's changing it. He picked this other shirt, but now my other friend, he just arrived here. He said, is it really going to be that cold? Yes, really, it's going to be very cold. So cold that it's going to start snowing for months here in Roblox. I said, yes, I recommend making an avatar ready for the cold because it's going to be really important, and it looks like he agreed here. He's going to start making his avatar here in Roblox. But my friend, he's right here, and apparently he's choosing a hat to wear, and in this case, he grabbed exactly the one I have, but then he changed it and grabbed this other one. It's a bit weird, but I think this is really going to work to protect from the cold. And now he grabbed the flashlight to help my friend make his avatar. There's just a lot of light because of the flashlight, which has two of them. He said, hey, take the flashlights out. It's too bright. Okay, I'll take mine out. My friend took his out too, so that he can make his avatar. In this case, he started, and now he's copying me in the game. He used this shirt and these pants. But look, I think I'm going to go back home because if it really snows, I can't be here in the middle of the city. I'll just be stuck in the snow. That's going to be really bad. He said, I'll call a taxi before it snows. Okay, do that. It's going to be really important. He's just going to save us here. But my friend still hasn't finished making his cold weather avatar. He's taking so long, but he used exactly this item. Actually, he's changing it, and he used exactly this one. Now we're finally ready here to face the cold. I'm heading back home, which, in this case, they're also coming here. But now I'm coming here to my house, which is exactly this one. But the two of them, each one is going to a different house. He's going to his house, which is yellow, and my friend is coming to his house. But he came here in a very different way because he climbed a mountain. But he just arrived here, exactly at this house. My friend just got here. I haven't finished what I need to do. Now I have to do something very important that I don't know if my parents will allow. But here on the right, there are these items that help warm up, which is really important. But I have to put this in the house because it's going to be really important. But I don't know if they'll let me. I said, can I put this in the house? Because I'm talking about this. It's going to be really important for the cold and also for the snow. She got up here, and my dad too. My dad said yes. Okay, it looks like I'm finally going to be able to put these items around the house. And my mom told him, no, never do that. One of them approved, but my mom disapproved. This is really bad because now I won't be able to put this item anywhere in the house. But she went back to watching TV, and he said, it's okay. I know it's going to snow, so it's really going to snow a lot. It's going to be really important for me to do this, but I'm going to renovate my room. I'm going to remove this item and also this other one, and I'm going to have to do something very important for the snow here in Roblox. I'm putting exactly this thing because there's a chance I won't freeze here as soon as it starts snowing. All the lights are going to go out, and if that really happens, it's going to be really bad. I'm going to put it in this area too. I'm going to place it in all the rooms where people sleep, exactly in this one. Also in this other one, which I think has no people, since there's no brother, but I put it here too. And now, in the hallway, I'm going to place this item, which is going to be very important. It seems like the whole house is ready. Perfect. I also placed it here, but now I'm heading to my friend's house to see how things are going. I'm arriving exactly here in front. It looks like it started snowing. This is really bad. I'm running to his house. Perfect. I've arrived here, and now I'm protected. It's snowing here in the city. The whole city is getting covered in snow. This might be kind of bad because now going back to my house is going to be a little harder than it seems. He said, so it was true all this time? Yes, it really was true. I wasn't lying because it doesn't make sense for me to lie here in Brookhaven about something so serious. Now I don't know how I'm going to get back home. I said, how am I going to get back? Because I really don't know. And maybe he has an idea. He said, walking. Look, I know we can walk back. It's a little difficult because it's snowing too much here. And guys, you can tell the whole city is covered in snow. It's a very bizarre situation. I said, the item is there. I want to see if he'll be able to manage. He's coming back behind. But then he realized it's snowing and he simply ran back out of fear here in Roblox. And he said, it's so cold. Oh my god. So it really is very cold. My friend is coming here driving this specific snow car, which is really important because this car can really drive on snow without difficulties, which is something I didn't expect him to do. But he just arrived here and is going to take me home. He handed me this item that I just grabbed here to put in this car. Perfect. I've arrived here and now he's coming here in front to take me home. This is really good. And actually, the idea he had of taking this car was simply brilliant. You can see that this car is fully modified and even has a turbo 3, which means it's a very different car. But now he's going back to his house really fast. And now I'm going to have to modify my my house to make it warmer. But for those who don't know, here in the house, there's a fireplace in the game that I have to click on exactly this button. And now we have the fireplace, which is really good because it heats up a lot. I just arrived here, but it seems that my dad is getting up to simply grab some food. The power just went out for no reason. It's very strange because out of nowhere, the whole neighborhood lost power. All the houses don't have power. That's really strange. Even my friend's house is completely without power. He noticed that it went out and is coming here to try to turn on the TV, but he can't. This is really odd. Even this other friend of mine, his power is out too. I don't know what to do now. I just know that this is really bad. And he said, anyway, we need to put a good fireplace in the house because this one is going to run out. So it looks like this fireplace is actually not that great. And yeah, it's very bad. So I'm going to place a different one exactly here in the middle of the room. And when I activate it, look how cool. It starts to catch fire and it's so warm here in the game. He arrived exactly here and is sitting next to the campfire here. My mom also arrived here because it's simply very cold, but I want to do this the different way. I'm going to grab a chair on the right for all of them here on Roblox. Perfect. I grabbed two because there are only two people here, so two chairs are enough. The two of them are right here. I'm going to place the third chair right here. This one will be for me. This is going to be very important. You can tell it stopped snowing and it's just full of snow here in the game, and it's going to take months for this to go away. It's really going to take a long time. My friend, he is right in this house, but you can see that it's really cold here, especially because there is no campfire in his house. His house is very cold. Now he's going down exactly here. He's trying to click this button, but it seems he can't. Maybe because the power is out. He said it's out of power. I didn't know it needed power for this. I didn't know either. I thought the campfire could be activated even without power in the game. But guys, you can tell that the campfire in the house is also out. In other words, it really runs on electricity. Maybe because of this button. I'm taking advantage of this. I'm going to place some meat here. In addition to warming us up, we're making dinner, which is going to be very important. But it seems like one of my friends wants to come here. All he's doing is leaving his house. He's stepping in the snow for the first time in his life. He said, wow, it feels like I'm stepping on the ground, because he's really doing that. This is basically the ground. I don't know why he's saying this here in Roblox, but now he's coming to my house. Apparently, he wants to come here because his house is very cold. So I'm going in front to open the door so he can come inside Roblox. After all, he's welcome here. Now he's coming inside. He said, oh my god, you're a genius for putting this in your house. Look, I already noticed. This is simply genius. But now, my friend who lives here just left his house. He noticed that it's not snowing, and he's just going down here. I think he's also going to check out my house. After all, everyone's coming here to my house because they know that here it's a 100% safe house. Now he's arrived at the garage and is simply coming inside. The good thing is there's space for him, but I'll add more chairs because there aren't enough chairs. Perfect. I've added several, and it seems like mom is making dinner here, which was the meat that was here. He said, I'm sleepy. Where can I sleep? Come upstairs. I'll show you where you should sleep here in Roblox. He's on fire. Now he's running out. He stopped being on fire, but that was really weird because he went right through the fire. It's on fire, meaning, obviously, he was going to catch on fire too. Now he's here too, and we have a room here. Exactly 4. This one's for one friend, and this other bed will be for another friend here in Roblox. Now it looks like he just arrived and is going to sleep here in Roblox. He accidentally came to the one upstairs. It seems like this other friend of mine has arrived and is going to use this other bed to sleep. I'm looking out the window, and it looks like it's getting night, but first, I need to go downstairs to grab the food, which is right here. I've turned on this light so I can see everything better, but we have this plate, which I'm going to eat because this will be very important. But now it's snowing again. This isn't very good because not only is it night now, but it's snowing much more. It's going to get even colder.